Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. It is a general message for someone more specifically. We'll put it that way. This is like an almost personal reading. I don't know what the energy is or who it is for. I just know it's really, really strong that I was being pulled to go live with it. So if it resonates with you, make sure you drop a like and leave a comment and let me know, because I don't know what's pulling to come out of the cards. Those of you not familiar with me or the channel, just know I don't sugarcoat things and I don't filter my messages. So if you have kids around or it's not your kind of thing, or you don't appreciate that kind of message, you know what I mean? I respect that. I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we're going to be getting into this message. So right off the bat, as I was pre-shuffling and meditating with the cards, it very much had this feeling of a family dynamic. It was very much about a masculine energy being torn forward with this Princess of Cups energy that kept popping out during the pre-shuffle. This idea around, and I was getting both a child and or forgiveness, or like challenging unapologetically, right? Challenging unapologetically from an emotional stance, like emotional power stance within the self. And it's kind of moving into this directive, protective energy. So if that sounds like something you're in or witnessing, then the reading should resonate with you on some level, right? If that doesn't resonate with you, then this message probably won't, and there's a good chance I'm doing another one of these because I feel like there's multiple messages. So we'll see as the night goes on. But that was the general energy that I was picking up on. So with that said, Spirit, please, what is going on for whoever needs this message? In divine time, always. In divine time, always. I'll be guided here. What is the message concerning the situation? Anything we need to know? Ten of Swords in the reverse. I keep all my cards upright, so when they come out in the reverse, I leave them like that. The Ten of Swords in the reverse, just getting into this, know it's the end of self-sabotaging behavior. So whatever that energy is in regards to, someone is ending a cycle of thought processes and patterns that have kept them in a self-sabotaging place, right? A self-sabotaging energy that doesn't manifest well. So let's see. What else we got there? Just put that up there. Whoa. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Top of the deck is the Three of Wands. Knight of Swords and Three of Wands. I'm laughing, but this energy is serious. Someone has this urge to move forward, like take steps in a very committed direction, right, towards a goal. And the underlying energy is the need to communicate that, right? The need to communicate that. but it's not feeling like Mercury's going retrograde this week. It doesn't feel like it's going to come out right or be received with the intention that you really hold for it. Okay. I say that because of the cards we have. We start with the 4 of coin, challenged by the 8 of coin. This is wanting to control, not wanting to let the emotional flood of possibly others in, wanting to control what emotional energy comes in and out, right, of this castle or fortress or world, this reality that you've built. And knowing that effort needs to be made in a certain direction. Like, a part of this is really stubborn and doesn't want to change. It's very resistant. It keeps things out or tries to prevent things from leaving, right, in order to maintain, control. And there's this effort that needs to be made with the 8 of discs. The underlying energy is the Princess of Swords. There's this need to connect. There's this energy of almost, just the 5 I'm getting, it's like almost looking at the eye of the storm. Like, even though there's all this frenzy, right, of energy in the mind, like finding that place that you can get really still, and observe, because the underlying thing is this Princess of Swords wants to, almost tactlessly go tete-a-tete, right? Go tete-a-tete with people. It's coming from a place with the 9 of Swords on top of this draining energy. It's knowing that when you walk into this kind of field, or you walk into this kind of petty, argumentative, I don't want to say nosy because that's the wrong word, but it's almost like being up on the drama, right? It's like being up on the drama and having so much anxiety about the drama of the circumstance. Like, whether it's you or another person or just the whole situation in general, just being over dramatized, it's because of this lack of or resistance to changing and making an effort. Right now, the overall energy we got was ending self-sabotage. So all of this is serving purpose. There's a reason why you're feeling this energy, like you're consciously being drained, and you don't know what to do in order to almost like call your power back. We have the Moon card in the past energy that's significant, and it's about understanding the illusion. It's about understanding how you can embrace the light aspects of your moon placement in your chart, right? The light aspects of it, really coming into those energies that support you out of the shadow self, right? Where we sabotage ourselves unknowingly, right? Where we think we are acting in a place of trying to gain understanding and initiating things when we don't need to necessarily initiate, but it's more receptive, right? The moon is about divine feminine energy, and it's light, and it's very receptive energy. It's not about sparking so much as it's about reflecting the light of others almost back to themselves as you maintain position in that movement, right? In that ever present movement, that ebb and flow of energy, allowing yourself to kind of, witness the change, the cycles that people go through emotionally, and realizing that it's burdensome, right? The Ten of Wands is a very oppressed feeling energy. It's very Sagittarius and very Saturn, right? You can see the symbols on here, Sagittarius with South Node there, Saturn going back, from Aquarius into Capricorn. It's becoming heavy, right? It's not light and airy like Aquarius anymore. It's becoming heavy, and we're feeling the weight of the 3D reality, right? The 3D reality. And we have these choices when we see the Tower. We have these choices when we see the Tower. It's Mars energy, right? Mars with Neptune right now in Pisces. This is understanding that we're facing the challenge of falling down the rabbit hole of an endless, fantastical pursuit, or really diving into this dream that we've had and allowing it to become reality based on our choices. If we can maintain the idea that we haven't lost our understanding of where we've lost ourselves in the past, with whatever it is that you're creating in your own world, in your own world. The universe is in this position, you create your world. The world is yours, your life and your reality. It's your world. You're living in your world, whatever your little world is. And it's understanding how minuscule and tiny it is on such a great scale, but how in the scheme of things, that you're just this person having experience with this other person who's just having experience in this huge world. But it's this rippling effect that your day changes everybody else's day, your choices change everybody else's choices, and when you choose to end this kind of thinking, that you choose to respond and react and receive the outer experience differently, that you're taking time to digest and understand what you're processing and what you're taking in and where it could possibly be coming from if you don't take it personal, but start to wonder, like, okay, well, if it's not me, it's not my energy, and I don't technically know what they're dealing with, period. Maybe I'll just not let it affect my day. Even if I'm living with them, even if I'm missing them, even if they're just in my face all the fucking time and I can't get away from them. You know what I mean? Like, you're in control of your world and your space and your understanding of it. And we get the Six of Coin, leading up to, our outcome, which is the Three of Cups. The Six of Coin is about understanding that the truth and the foundation that you set allows you the ability to provide for others what you've understood within your own experience. All right, this is compassion and being able to give what you manifest and your understanding and what that creates to others, and give them the same. It gives you this abundance, right? The abundance is the Three of Cups. This overflow energy where from your cup overfloweth, two more cups filleth. It's like, it's exponential, and those two cups overflow to two more cups, and then those four cups overflow to two more cups, and it continues. That's the beauty of the ripple. This process that you're going through with whatever it is that needs to be communicated, right? About whatever it is that needs to be communicated, because it's all getting you to communicate a certain truth. It's all getting you past that threshold energy where you know you've committed to a destination, right? You've committed to something in your beliefs that's driving your experience now. It's your prioritized standing, right, with the outer experience and where you're moving towards. You're getting out of a space where maybe even the shadows of holding on to other people, or holding on to certain items, or holding on to certain circumstances, or holding on to certain ideals, or holding on to certain emotions, and not allowing things to shift, not creating those bridges, right, and opening the gates. It's kind of this knowing that the effort is needed, and it's not about how other people can show up for you. Sometimes it's about how you show up for yourself in the face of what everybody else is struggling with, and setting an example so that you can give and you can overflow, right? So you can give and you can overflow. I want some more. What deck do I want to use? I'm going to use my vice versa. Let's just get some quick. Clarity. I want to try and keep it under 20 minutes. I want to just get quick clarity on the world and the Tower card. Spirit, please. Give us some quick clarity. Star card on the bottom, 3 of Wands again on the top, right? Looking at the journey. Knowing there's healing coming that you can't see yet, right? The nighttime, but knowing that this is the beginning, right after the end, as it transitions. We got the 6 of Cups with the Queen of Cups and the Devil in the back face. And the Devil in the back face. This is about sacred soul connections, the 6 of Cups. I feel like this is also a lot of that Princess of Cups energy that I was pulling and picking up on. This sacred soul connection, this innocent, pure heart energy that never dies. You know what I mean? It's like this very committed, beyond this life energy. Your soul loves theirs, right? Your soul loves theirs on some level. You just understand them, right? There's a compassion there that, you know, offers a million chances kind of thing. You know, you see opportunity there. And with the Devil in the back face like that, it's understanding the healing process and knowing that sometimes things need to go through that transformational fire. You know, they need to grow back healthier and stronger from a new space. You know, it's knowing that sometimes things it just has to go the way it has to go in order for it to be free. The lotus there, you know, is this humbling of in the crown chakra. It's a lot of what's going on with the energies. It's being aware of the divine brilliance of things. It's very Capricorn energy, very, you know, in the back face, very retrograde energy, and everything is there. Jupiter's retrograde there, Pluto's retrograde there, Pallas is retrograde in there, and then Saturn's going to be retrograde in there. And it's a lot. That's a lot, and it's coming to, you know, closure. So I hope that helps. You know, if you're going through this kind of cruelty to self in your own mind, I hope this helps give you some understanding that there's a method to the madness and there's a reason behind it. So until next time, guys, Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.